Welcome to Grandmother's Kitchen.
Today, let's make homemade marshmallows. Begin by lining a 9 by 13 inch baking sheet with aluminum foil, leaving some foil hanging over the sides. Grease the aluminum foil with melted butter or vegetable oil as the mixture gets very sticky. Brush some oil onto a spatula and set it aside. Pour half a cup of cold water into a bowl and sprinkle in 2.5 tablespoons of gelatin. Since gelatin comes from an animal product, we like to use organic whenever possible. Let this mixture sit for 15 minutes. While you wait, measure out half a cup of water, 1/3 of a cup of white corn syrup, 2 cups of granulated sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Pour the water, corn syrup, and salt into a medium pot and give it a stir. Next, pour in the sugar, but be careful to pour the sugar into the center of the pan so it does not touch the sides of the pan and crystallize. Bring to a boil over medium-high heat, gently incorporating, but do not stir it too much. Use a thermometer and bring the mixture to 240 degrees Fahrenheit, which takes about 8 to 10 minutes. Now go back to your gelatin mixture and using an electric mixer, on low speed break up the gelatin and water. Now slowly add the warm mixture of syrup into the gelatin mix and begin to mix it on medium speed. Touch the side of the bowl with your hand and you will feel that it is quite hot. Increase the speed to high until the mixture turns an opaque white and begins to expand in size. Test the heat again by touching the side of the bowl with your hand. You should not let the bowl cool down. This mixing will take about 12 minutes. Make sure your next stations are ready with your lined pan, a greased spatula, and also grease a butter knife and a flipper just in case you need them. When the marshmallows have increased noticeably in volume, add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and mix in entirely. Working very quickly, use the oiled spatula to pour the mixture into the lined baking dish and smooth it out as evenly as possible. Work quickly so the mixture does not harden. If your mixture is too sticky or hardening too fast, you may need to switch tools and now use your greased flipper, which is not quite as sticky. Do not spend time cleaning off the beaters. If the mixture continues to stick, use the greased metal butter knife to smooth out the top of the marshmallows. In a small bowl, mix together half a cup of cornstarch and half a cup of confectioner's sugar. Sift 3 tablespoons over the marshmallows. Set the remaining cornstarch confectioner's sugar mix aside for tomorrow. Cover the marshmallows with plastic wrap and let them sit on the counter overnight to firm. The next day, remove the plastic wrap from the marshmallows. Sprinkle half of the cornstarch and sugar mixture onto a clean working surface or cutting board. Flip the marshmallows onto a cutting board and peel away the foil. Sprinkle half of the remaining cornstarch and sugar mixture onto the marshmallows. Now grease a sharp knife with oil or melted butter, adding more oil anytime the marshmallows start to stick. Cut a long strip into the marshmallows. Cut this strip into squares. Once a few marshmallows are cut, place 3 or 4 at a time into the remaining cornstarch and sugar mixture and roll them around. Use a small sieve to shake off any loose cornstarch and sugar mixture and transfer the marshmallows onto a plate. Repeat until all the marshmallows are done. Grease the knife more to continue cutting. Continue cutting marshmallow squares until you are finished. Roll any remaining marshmallows in the cornstarch and sugar mixture, shaking out excess powders before transferring them to a dish. Homemade marshmallows can be stored in an airtight container or Ziploc bag at room temperature for about a week.